much. The reason why I stopped you, you went over that white line, you were in the crosswalk when you came to a complete stop.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's why you've been following me? And you're Plainfield, you're out of your jurisdiction too, bud.
So also, there was suspicious activity.
Yeah. You.
So,
What were you doing over there is a better question.
there was enough space for you to get through.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, there was.
No, there wasn't. I got it on dash cam too, so if you want to push it, go for it. Did you see me commit a violation?
I did not.
Perfect.
Obviously,
Are we f***ing done then?
This DoorDash driver absolutely destroys the officer's ego. Stick around until the end of the video to see how it all plays out. The encounter takes place late at night near the border of Plainfield and Joliet, Illinois. A man is working DoorDash and making deliveries through the area during the final part of his night. This is not the first time he has found himself dealing with Plainfield police while working DoorDash at night. The driver even recognizes the department and later tells the officers about a previous encounter involving another Plainfield officer in additional backup while he was doing the same job. On this night, a male Plainfield officer is sitting near a neighborhood where several homes are still under construction. The officer is watching the area because construction materials have reportedly been stolen from properties nearby. The DoorDash driver enters the neighborhood while completing a delivery. As he makes his way through the subdivision, he comes across the officer's vehicle positioned in the roadway. The driver does not continue past it. He turns around, takes another street, and makes his way out of the neighborhood. The officer notices the maneuver and begins following him. He is pulled over. A male and a female officer pull him over. The officer calls his actions suspicious, but the driver isn't about to let that accusation slide. He knows the area, knows exactly why he turned around, and has dealt with Plainfield police before. And he begins tearing apart the officer's reasoning, challenges the jurisdiction, questions the demand for his identification, and forces the officer to defend every part of the stop. And from here, the driver's frustration takes over as he absolutely destroys the officer's ego.
Not much. The reason why I stopped you, you went over that white line, you were in the crosswalk when you came to a complete stop.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's why you've been following me? And you're Plainfield, you're out of your jurisdiction too, bud.
So also, there was suspicious activity.
Yeah. You.
So,
What were you doing over there is a better question.
what I was doing over there, we have a lot of thefts in the construction areas.
Yeah.
So I was waiting to see if anyone would come and steal a bunch of stuff that was being stolen. And then I saw you come up. You came up behind me. As soon as you saw me, you backed up and got out of the subdivision.
Why do you think I turned around? Couldn't possibly because you're blocking the street, right?
There was enough space for you to get
No,
through.
there wasn't.
Yes, there was.
No, there wasn't. I got it on dash cam too, so if you want to push it, go for it.
Okay, well, I think there was enough space for you to get through.
No, there wasn't.
Okay. Well, I was just making sure.
Would you like to know what I was doing over there? Or do you
What's
want to know what I was doing?
Sure, if you want to tell me.
Dropping off DoorDash.
Okay. That's perfectly fine.
Went around the block, took the first street left. You were blocking, I turned around.
Okay.
I'm not a f***ing thief, I'm out earning my money.
Well, that's good. I'm just making sure.
All right, what's your name?
I'm Officer Barma.
Barma. All right, well, we are definitely not in Plainfield anymore.
Okay.
So,
Well, can I get your driver's license then?
no, because we're not in your jurisdiction.
Okay.
And I committed no crime in your jurisdiction. You followed me out of yours.
Okay.
So what else you got?
Well, I need your driver's license. sir.
For?
For that traffic violation as well as suspicious activity.
And what was the violation again?
You stopped in the crosswalk at the stoplight.
Stoplight. Yeah, I didn't, there was no stoplights between here and there.
At the stoplight right here. The red light?
Here?
Correct. You stopped in the crosswalk.
Okay, if you say so. Jesus.
Camera too, okay?
Wait a minute. It doesn't even matter, because again, we're outside your jurisdiction.
Well, again, and for the...
Why don't you call Joliet over here? They're right there.
They're right here. We got Joliet.
All right, why don't you come around? Let me talk to you.
What's going on?
He's pulling me outside of his jurisdiction.
I mean, I'm right here.
Did you see me commit a violation?
I did not. but
Perfect.
Obviously,
Are we f***ing done then?
We're not done until he says we're done.
We're not in his f***ing town.
Does it matter?
It absolutely matters.
It does not.
He's pulling me over for alleged traffic violation.
Suspicious activity.
Yeah. I already explained that, Ed. I already f***ing explained that. You're blocking the f***ing road. I turned around.
Okay.
And then you followed me outside of your jurisdiction trying to pull me over. What?
For a traffic stop data sheet.
Which is...
It's paperwork saying that I stopped you.
I don't need that. I got a camera, you got body cam, there's plenty of documentation. Dude, you're f***ed. You're f***ed if you give me any tickets for this.
I'm not giving you the tickets.
Then why would I give you my identification?
I give people warnings. They give me their identification as well.
In Plainfield.
Like I said, it was suspicious activity. We were by a bunch of houses under construction. Again, you saw me and
DoorDash. That's what I do all fucking night. I dealt with one of your guys. They know I fucking DoorDash out at night. Sergeant Mao, I think. M-A-U.
Okay, yeah, that's my sergeant.
Yeah, and then another female showed up for backup. I was out doing the same fucking thing. He pulled me over some shit that night, too.
Okay, I got it. Obviously, he's just doing his job, so we're
Not in his fucking town, he's not.
okay. He's just
Let's get your sergeant then.
Huh?
Let's get your sergeant.
For what? This is his call.
This is my traffic.
I am not in your fucking town.
Okay, do you want to talk to my sergeant then?
Oh, what's he gonna come into Joliet?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Beautiful. I'm plugging in my phone here. Since we're gonna be here for a goddamn while.
Sir, I understand you're upset. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
I got a pretty good relationship with JPD. I don't f with you guys. You generally don't f with me.
Okay.
He's out of his fucking jurisdiction.
I get it.
You should be reprimanding him for stepping on your motherfucking toes.
Okay, I'm just backing him up. Okay. So I was just trying to talk to you. He's just trying to do his job. Suspicious activity. I don't know. I wasn't here. Okay.
Man, I was dropping off a fucking DoorDash
Okay,
in a half-built neighborhood. I went around the block, took the first street to get out of the neighborhood.
Gotcha.
He was blocking the street.
Okay. Well, I wasn't there. Okay.
Then why are you backing him? Because he's a cop?
He obviously pulled a stop. Okay.
Dude, we are almost a mile out of his jurisdiction.
Okay.
Stops at Indian boundary. You know that.
Okay. He's just trying to get your identification. He never said he was going to give you a ticket or anything. Like
Exactly.
Okay.
No ticket, which means you can't get me for obstruction or failure to ID. Because he already admitted that he's not giving me a citation, and we're not in his jurisdiction.
that. Okay. So looks
I'll
like
take
we're
this
not- Okay.
all the way to jail
All
tonight.
right. Looks like we're not going to go see eye to eye. So he's going to get a supervisor. Then we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
God damn, I am so close to home. End of my night every time with this horse. You know he can't do this. If it was like a felony or some violent thing he was pursuing, but I turned around on a fucking street, he was blocking.
Okay. I don't know that.
Well, I'm fucking telling you.
Okay. Thank you for telling me.
Unreal. Land of the fucking free, huh? Now, if I'd committed some alleged traffic violation in his town, he'd have a leg to stand on. But we're very much in Joliet. He's Plainfield. He even admitted to you there was no traffic violation in his jurisdiction. And now they're going to call another cop from Plainfield too, which makes no.
All right, sir. So here's your warning.
Floor?
For the disobey traffic device, the white line that you're supposed to stop behind, not in the crosswalk.
Perfect. I'm so glad you gave this to me, you idiot.
Okay.
Oh, unbelievable. Is your sergeant's Micos?
That's our detective sergeant.
Oh, okay.
So we have a different sergeant on for night shift.
Okay. What's his name?
It's Sergeant Casey.
Sergeant Casey.
Correct. Or
Beautiful.
Sergeant Sester. Casey's her first name, so Casey Sester.
Lovely. What time is shift change?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Oh, lovely. I'll be talking to her. You up real bad. Don't you ever do this again, because I won't stop.
Okay.
You can take me home. You can follow me to my house and me or whatever the you people
I
do
don't
now.
want to do that.
Yeah, I don't give a what you say.
I was just making sure you weren't stealing that construction. So
You were blocking the road. I got it on dash cam. That's going to your sergeant too.
that's fine. You can send it.
God damn it.
All right, sir. You have a good night.
Yeah, go yourself.
This man is walking along the road with no one else around him. He is dressed mostly in black, wearing a face covering, and appears to be making his way through the area. Behind him are 2 police officers. The officers begin following the man as he continues walking down the road. At this point, the man has not been told that he committed any crime, but the officers are interested in him because police received a call about a young man reportedly looking at cars in the area. After following him, the officers move closer and begin approaching him. The man notices them coming toward him and starts recording. He wants to know why the officers are walking up on him. As they close the distance, one officer orders the man to take his hands out of his pockets. But the man says he does not consent to being touched, and this is where the encounter escalates to a whole new level. Watch for yourself and share your opinion in the comments.
What you walking up on me for, bro?
Record all you want to, bro. I'm recording too.
What you walking up on me for?
You're trying to.
I ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. Don't put your hands on me. I do not give you consent to put your hands on me.
Consent to put your hands on me.
Yes, you do, bro.
Take your hands out your pocket. Take your hands out your pocket.
Take your hands out your pocket.
Take your hands out your pocket for me.
Thank you. I do not give you consent to touch me. Stop touching me. I do not give you consent to touch me. Do not touch me.
Understand something.
Do not touch me, bro.
Understand something.
What's your badge number? What's your badge number? What's your badge number?
And identify yourself.
What's your badge number? Name and badge number.
Officer Barber 361.
What's your name and badge number?
What's your name?
What is your name and badge number?
Identify yourself. What's your name?
What is your name and badge number?
13, read about your traffic.
213.
What is your name and badge number?
Identify yourself.
What is your name and badge number?
Identify yourself.
So you failing to identify yourself?
Not at all.
As a public servant, you failing to
Not at all.
identify yourself?
Not at all. You finally identify yourself.
I don't have to. I'm a civilian. I don't have to identify myself for no reason.
You do have to identify
No, I
yourself.
don't.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning. You walking around with all black on. We just got a call about young man over here looking at cars.
I don't care. That's not me, bro.
Okay, so identify yourself.
What description?
We just told you.
What's the description they gave you?
A white shirt, black jacket, black pants.
They ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with
But
me.
you got a face mask on.
They ain't got nothing to
You
do
don't
with me.
supposed to have a face mask on.
Cause it's called nasal breathing. I'm a boxer. What?
What's your point?
What's your name and badge number?
Martin 474.
Thank you. I'm suing you and you.
That's fine. What's your name?
Cool.
Fine. What's your name?
I don't have to identify myself.
You do have to identify yourself.
For what crime?
We just told you.
Okay, suspicion is not a crime.
This is a tier 2 encounterment.
Suspicion is not a crime. Understand that. Are you holding an investigation?
Yes.
Are you holding an
Yes.
I do not have to help you in your investigation.
How we know?
I do not have to help you in
How
your
do we know?
How do you know?
You think people don't lie to us?
I ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's what you're saying to me.
I
How do I know
ain't
that?
got nothing to do with me.
Where are you going? You just told me you was going home.
Correct.
So where you going now?
I'm going to the park.
Going to where?
The park.
And and park is closed.
What that mean? I'm free to walk anywhere.
No, you know what? No, it's closed.
All right, then I'm walking down the street.
That's not how that works, bro.
Thanks for telling me
That's
that.
not how that works. Switch it up. That's not how that works. How old are you?
Why does that matter?
Because it determines if you can be outside or not. That's why it's matter. We have a curfew.
I'm over 18. I'm over 18.
Well, can you prove that and show us your identity?
I don't have to.
Yes, you do, sir.
No, I don't.
And right now, you're interfering with
I don't have to.
investigation.
You holding an investigation, I don't have to help you in it.
You don't have to help me in it, but you have to identify yourself
For
at
what?
this time of night.
For what?
Because you are
under
under
investigation to a suspicion that we're trying
Suspicion
to
is not a
confirm or
crime. Suspicion. Tell me what crime I committed.
Bro.
You ain't got to do that. I do not give you permission to touch me. Why he putting handcuffs on me?
Let's talk about what citizens should take away from today's 2 encounters. The first encounter raises an important distinction between something looking suspicious to an officer and having lawful grounds for detention. A person turning around after seeing a police vehicle, driving through a construction area, working DoorDash late at night, or choosing a different route does not automatically become criminal behavior. Officers can observe, investigate, and ask questions. But suspicion needs specific facts connecting a person to possible criminal activity before a temporary investigative detention can be justified under the 4th Amendment. But officers still need legal authority for the detention itself and cannot prolong a traffic stop merely to investigate an unrelated hunch without sufficient legal grounds. And citizens have every right to question that authority. Ask why you were stopped. Ask what violation is being alleged. Ask whether you are detained. Ask which agency the officer represents. Request a supervisor if you believe something is wrong, while understanding that police are not always legally required to summon one during a roadside encounter. Most importantly, record the interaction from a lawful position. The First Amendment protects significant rights to record and criticize police performing official duties in public, subject to reasonable restrictions and laws against actual interference. The second encounter presents an even sharper 4th Amendment question. Walking outside at 4 in the morning is not by itself a crime. Wearing dark clothing is not a crime. Wearing a face covering is not automatically a crime. Police can approach someone and ask questions based on a report, but forcing that person to remain requires more than a generalized feeling that something looks wrong. Officers need reasonable suspicion supported by specific, articulable facts that criminal activity is occurring, has occurred, or is about to occur. A caller's description can contribute to reasonable suspicion, but the quality of that description matters. Officers should compare the person, clothing, location, timing, timing, conduct, and other available information, rather than treating every person who shares a few characteristics as automatically responsible for the reported activity. Identification is another area where citizens need to understand the difference between a request and a lawful demand. The answer can depend on the state, whether the encounter is consensual or a lawful detention, and what identification statute applies. Police cannot manufacture legal grounds for detention merely because someone does not want to answer questions during an otherwise consensual encounter. The Fifth Amendment also protects against compelled self-incrimination. A citizen does not have a blanket duty to explain where he is going, what he has been doing, why he is outside, or help officers establish a criminal case against him. Specific identification requirements can still apply during certain lawful stops, so remaining silent does not mean physically resisting an officer or ignoring every lawful command. The curfew issue deserves the same scrutiny. Police need a legitimate basis for determining whether the person falls within that law. An adult does not become subject to a juvenile curfew simply because police cannot immediately verify his age. Officers must enforce what the law actually says, not expand the law because obtaining information would make an investigation easier. And physical contact raises the stakes. During a lawful investigative detention, officers can control a person's movements, and a protective frisk may be permitted when there is reasonable suspicion that the person is armed and dangerous. But a badge does not create unlimited permission to search, grab, or frisk someone. Every use of that authority needs a lawful basis and must remain reasonable under the Fourth Amendment. Know the difference between cooperation and legal obligation. As always, we've added the original videos in the description section. Scroll down a bit and make sure to check them out. We'll see you in the next one.